Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me Kagam and welcome to a new Birkin Bait list. I'm very excited about today's episode. It is a Birkin 25 success story from the UK's infamous opaque wish list system. This is a UK wish success story. Very excited because it's rare to get UK like successes because British babes just don't send them to me. So if you're in the UK, feel free to email me. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much to the Glamazon who shared this. This is so exciting. Let's just get started. But first, let's do some background. Glamazon has been shopping in one of the British boutiques since about 2022. She did get a quota offer in 2022, and she also got a non-quota bag as well in 2023. She stopped shopping at Big H for about a year between 2023 and 2024. So she barely popped in. She wasn't like maintaining any spending. And then she came back to the boutique in 2024 to restart shopping. So like I said, there's this period of time where she barely bought anything between 2023 and 2024. And then 2024, she comes back and then she creates a new wish list. Now, for those of you who are not from the UK, what is the UK wish list? The UK wish list is this infamous wish system that is in Britain. There's so many rumors about the way it works. It's kind of like a black box. No one knows exactly how it works. But the general gist of the wish system in Britain is essentially you create a wish, you put in a wish list, and then if your wish is fulfilled, you get an email telling you Big H claims it has nothing to do with how much you spend. The same violin story they say in all other markets. But most people who shop at Big H in the UK who get their wishes fulfilled are people who maintain some form of spending. It's not the same situation in the US by any stretch. It's not one-to-one or anything like that. But I have found most British Glamazons who keep getting their wishes fulfilled are buying other items. So they say, oh, it doesn't matter how much you spend. That's what Big H's wig in the United Kingdom says. Look, I'm not fighting with anyone. If that's what Big H says, okay. In my Lisa Simpson voice, okay. So let's go back to the Glamazon. That's basically kind of how it works. It's based on a wide range of things. It's based on tenure, it's based on the stock they have. They say it doesn't matter how much you spend, but it's also based on how long you've been a Big H client. Apparently, it's a big black box. No one really knows how it works because there are a lot of Pegasus unicorn stories that come out of the UK, but there are also a lot of people who also show loyalty as well. Okay. So then she begins to shop again at Big H in 2025. And she creates a wish list and she puts in her wish in summer of 2025. And then 5 months later, she gets her wish fulfilled back in 25 in a beautiful, stunning color. Thank you to the Glamazon for sharing the photo. Drum roll, please. Here she is. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Back in 25 in noir with gold hardware. Absolutely stunning. By the way, all of this loyalty from the beginning of her shopping at Big H in 2022 up until now, it's one store, it's the same store in the UK. So what did she get when she came back to shop at the store? Her lifetime loyalty, including all of every single thing that she's bought, lifetime, is £45,000. This includes the cost of the quotas. If you exclude the cost of the quotas that she's been offered and the non-quota bag, which was a Pickletown, by the way, her lifetime loyalty is £24,000, excluding the quotas and the Pickletown. Here is what she got from last year in the 5 months before the wish was fulfilled. She got the following. She got a fine jewelry ring, £2,700, a Rodeo, £440, Kelly belt, £990, a Twilly, £190, bric-a-brac, £660, and a short puffer coat, £3,380. So that brings, I'd actually calculated it. I actually calculated the exact amount. I think it's just over 8,000, like everything all together is just over £8,300. So it's about, honestly, I think it's just over 1-to-1 because I might have to check the 2025 prices for the Birkin 25 in pound sterling. Don't forget we're doing pound sterling, so don't compare your currency. Don't forget that the pound is a really strong currency. Even if you compare the pound to the dollar or the euro, the pound is a very strong currency, so the prices are going to reflect that. So I think it's just over 1 to 1 for the Birkin 25 in noir, with gold hardware. An absolutely stunning bag. I think that this is a bag a lot of people in the Hermes community would love to get from the boutique, and she did. So wonderful. Guys, it's really awesome and exciting to get a UK wish list that is so transparent about spending. So again, huge thanks to the Glamazon for sharing, because I found that a lot of people in the UK don't like to say how much they spent, because they say, oh, it's a wish, it doesn't matter what I spent. But I think invariably what you'll find is a lot of people who get their wishes fulfilled year in, year out, year in, year out, are buying, bits. They are buying shoes, they are buying scarves and twillies and clothes and jewelry, just like this Glamazon. I think that the piece that definitely helped, the two pieces, I mean, everything counted, of course, but the puffer coat, £3,380, it's quite pricey. And the Kelly ring, the fine jewelry ring, £2,700. So all in, her lifetime loyalty is, as I said, excluding the quota bags and the Picotin, her lifetime spending from 2022 is £24,000. And then in 2025, her loyalty is it's just over £8,300. That is the loyalty. So what do you guys think about this success story from the UK? What do you think of the UK Wish system? What are your thoughts on it? It's kind of like a black box, okay? I was watching a documentary about the solar system the other day, and I was like, yo, guys, think about it for a second. The planets look insane. Like Jupiter looks crazy to me. Saturn looks crazy to me, but they don't look as crazy as the UK Wish system. I would have a better chance of flying to Saturn and literally skating on the rings of Saturn than understanding the way they allocate bags in Britain. I definitely think loyalty and purchase history counts a bit more in Britain than they like to let on. It's not 1 to 1 like the US or Canada, or Asian markets like China and Japan. It's not 1 to 1, but there's something going on there, because it's always the same Glamazons who are getting their wishes fulfilled. Like if you show loyalty, your wish gets fulfilled. I think this idea that they're just going to fulfill wishes for people who don't buy a thing and just put in a wish and then go away. I think they're happy to do that for a few people, but I don't think you're going to get a Birkin every single year without buying anything. And I know that this video is going to attract Pegasus unicorns, so let me let you know right now. If you are a Pegasus unicorn, please don't. You're gonna get blocked. Okay. My block button in 2026 is too strong. We know, of course, that Britain is not 1 to 1. I'm not saying it is, but I do think that they are looking for people who love Hermes in Britain. And I think loving Hermes invariably means being like this Glamazon. The puffer coat, £3,380. The Kelly ring, £2,700 sterling. Okay, sterling, honey. The pound is a strong currency. Okay, the Kelly belt, £990. You're going to have to go there, with the ready to wear and the fine jewelry purchases. You need to have a British address for the UK in order for them to basically put in the wish for you. And I think it's my understanding, it's what I've understood. You have to keep the wish at the same store. You can't put in a wish, for example, you can't put in a wish at Harrods and then go to the boutique in Manchester and then try and do a wish there, because they'll be like, oh, your wish is at Harrods. You need to go back to Harrods to chase it there. I think that they do that to ensure that people don't double dip as well. So of course it's not 1 to 1 by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm curious, just putting it out there, I'm curious because we know that there's a lot of movement happening in the United Kingdom now with Hermes. They are refurbishing the New Bond Street boutique. The Selfridges boutique will be folded into New Bond Street. This is stuff that people have been posting online, which I'm sure all of you know. It seems that they're going to be launching the New Bond Street as, this big flagship. It's a flagship anyway for Hermes in the UK, but it's going to be a big relaunch. So I'm refurb. So I'm really curious about if they will consider moving to maybe the style that's maybe more used in the US, or will they consider maybe just kind of doing it the European way, which is kind of similar. Like they say that pre-spending doesn't matter, but the same people get quota bags over and over again. And invariably the same people, the types of people who get the offers over and over again are the same people in Facebook groups and forums who say they don't count how much they spend, but they go to VIP events and they are wearing Hermes ready to wear and fine jewelry. I always love when people are like, I don't count how much I spend, and they're wearing an Hermes jumper. I'm like, okay, boo boo, if that's how you feel. Tell me what you think about this success story from the UK. What do you think about the items purchased? I'm very excited to have a British list from the Wish system. So two quota offers and a non-quota bag being the picotin. And the first quota offer was also back in 25. So back in 25 and then another back in 25 as well. Tell me what you think about everything. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more of these videos, make sure that you're subscribed and you drop comments below. And then I know to post them more if you're so inclined to watch them. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.